Let me get rid of let me get rid of any embarrassment that might be caused. Yes, guys, I've not even washed my face since morning. But anyway, it's not like it's something I do most of the time. If I'm not going anywhere, if there is nowhere I'm going to, I just wake up and I just start my day. Forgive me, face, but that is just how my life is. Anyway, my loves, today is on Friday. And I'll not be doing anything today. I'll just be holding this camera and I'm just going to be talking until I feel like, yes, now it's time to end the video. So guys, it's in the evening. It's at 5 what? Let me just confirm. It's at 5:09 p.m. here in Kenya. So good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're watching me from. My name is Nana. If it's your first time to come across this channel, let me just try and psych myself up because guys, the energy is just not there. It's just not there. But you know what? I'm just trying to psych myself because of this. There's this nice evening sun that is really slapping my face, you know. So anyway, depending on where you're watching me from, I know that you're doing well. Or yeah, I just believe you're doing well and I pray that you're doing well. And if you're not doing well, don't worry. It's just one day at a time. And like I always tell you guys, just do what you can today. Control what you can today. And what you can't, just leave it to God. You know, just leave it to God. And it's one day at a time. Don't be hard on yourself, okay? Never be hard on yourself. One day at a time, baby. So guys, today has been not a high energy day, you know. I don't really want to say it has not been a good day, but today my day has just been like the energy is just not there. But I was like, I have to just end the day with a video, you know. I just have to just hold this camera until I'm like, yes, now I'm exhausted. Because honestly, I have no energy to do anything physical today. The only physical thing that I've done today is just feed the chicks. Only. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. Only feed the chicks. And I did it a bit late today. That's why I'm telling you today the energy is just not there. Actually, I'm just having some water here. I don't think I've had any water today. So I'm just having some water. So yeah, today I woke up late. After waking up, I fed the chicks. And then I was just like, the energy is not there to do anything. Like, I just knew that today my body was just not there. So imagine the entire day, guys, I have been watching something I've not done for a very long time. You know, please don't tell me that this evening sun wants to make me start sweating. Anyway, let's just walk, guys. I've just decided to start the video on this end. I don't know why. I think it's because there are people in our compound. So I wasn't sure whether they were going to give us peace or they're just going to talk until they ruin the video. Please don't talk, guys. You know, I don't want you guys to talk. Now, where is this door? Let me just try and close this door, guys. Is it to try or let me just close it? Okay, so guys, it's been such a long time since I just committed myself to a series. But today I was like, since my energy is just not there, I was like, you know what, Nana? You're just going to lock yourself in your room and you're just going to watch. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I mean, kwani nini. So imagine, guys, the whole day today I've just been in my bed watching Netflix. And actually, I'm watching Orange is the New Black. I know. Please, kill me. Come kill me. I just saw it on Netflix and I was like, actually, Netflix is the one that recommended. And I was like, come on, let me give it a try. Let me just put this water down so that I can be able to hold the phone well. Okay, so it was just me in my bedroom watching Netflix and feeding the chicks. That's the only thing I've done today because the energy is just not there, guys. It's just like they're just times, you know, they're just days when the energy is just not doing anything. I've also not even showered. I need to also shower. What else have I done today? Also, I've eaten lunch, at least that I have managed to do. There was some, our house manager had prepared some mashed potatoes. Imagine there's nothing else I've done today, you know? There is nothing else. Actually, even now that I've just come out to just do a video, I was like, I was about to go back and go back to bed and continue watching because the chicks are in. I was like, let me just at least put the chicks in, then I go back to bed and continue watching my Netflix. But then a part of me has told me, you know what? Just go out. My God. just go out and try and even just hold a camera and hold your phone and shoot and say, even if it's nothing that is going to make sense, just have a video for today. So guys, today's video is not going to be long because it's not like I even have much to talk about. I have nothing to talk about, I have nothing to talk about. Maybe we can just talk about this top that says what? Bad vibes. Don't go with my outfit. My good Lord. Now, which day is today that I'm wearing this? Today I just feel like I'm on bad vibes, It's irony. It's in kinaya. This is just irony, being in these bad vibes and then wearing this t-shirt is just crazy. And also, guys, lately I've just been feeling like everything around me and everyone around me is just annoying. I don't know how. Imagine it's not my menstrual cycle already. It's not my menses or anything messing with me. I've just been feeling like everything and everyone is just annoying around me. I'm just looking at every person and I'm like, you're just not. I don't want to. It's crazy. It's really crazy. I don't know whether you guys usually have such kind of days, but today for me, that is the day. Today is just the day. Is it today or even just the week? And I told you guys, if you have been watching my videos, which you should, by the way, just watch my previous videos, give them a like, also comment, share. Let me just know how you feel about them. So guys, if you've been watching my previous videos, I mean, there's a place I mentioned, I think in my previous video, was it the previous video? Yes, that this week is just not giving me the energy that I like, the energy that I usually feel like, this is it. It's not giving. But you know what? I'm not going to be hard on myself. I told you that, guys, on this channel, we're not being hard on ourselves. I'm just doing what I can. The fact that I'm able to just do a video right now, that is a plus. That's a very big positive. So I'm just allowing my body to just take me the way it wants to take me, guys. And this is me literally fighting whatever my body wants, because my body right now just wants to go back to bed, continue watching my movie, my series, and then I just do a lot of nothing. That is all my body wants. But then I'm like, if I listen to this body of mine so much, I'm not going to shoot a video. I really want to be like, F it. Yeah, I'm not going to shoot any video. I'm not going to do anything. I just want to be in bed and not even shower. Okay. I just want to just do a lot of nothing. But again, my head keeps reminding me that you need to be consistent. So yeah, I have to try and just do what I can. All right. Also, guys, lately I've been craving animations a lot. I don't know why. When I find myself, let's say on Netflix, I'm just looking for animations. Like, animations just make me feel, they just heal my inner child. My inner child enjoys animations a lot, Anyway, loves, it's a crazy day. It's a crazy day, but I'm grateful to God. I'm grateful to God that I'm healthy. I'm grateful to God that I'm alive. I'm grateful to God that, that I'm just living a day at a time and still adjusting to the countryside life. Actually, it's not what I expected, to be honest. Yeah, let me just open up, It's about time. Okay, coming to the countryside, the first month, okay, the first month, that was before I now moved my things from Nairobi to the countryside. Those first few months when I was here, I used to enjoy a lot, I used to be like, countryside life is so good. I used to love it a lot. But since I moved my things here, now that I'm now here, completely here, I don't know how I'm feeling lately. I think that's why I'm even sometimes waking up with low energy, My body is still trying to adjust all this. Because for me, honestly, guys, I thought it was just going to be all roses. Being in the countryside, I knew life was just going to be amazing. But one thing I've learned, and one thing that I can share with you guys, is that if you're thinking of moving to the countryside, it's not bad. There are people who love living in the countryside or just off the grid. But I would advise this coming from my experience. I don't really know how everyone's experience is. From my experience, this is what I can say. If you want to move to the countryside or off the grid, move when you have your house, your own compound. But this idea of moving to the countryside to just stay with your people, your family, can be so crazy, because to be honest, again, just being at home with family, one thing is that privacy kidogo, privacy is not something you'll be getting often. It's not something you'll get often, and the places can also be so ghetto. My God, countryside life can also be ghetto. It can. It can. And for someone like me who just loves my privacy, I do love and enjoy my privacy a lot. But one thing I've noticed is that that is lacking. That is really lacking most of the time. And it can be so annoying also. Number two is the fact that you will just bump heads with members of the family. But I mean, I guess that is part of life. But for me, I would say that if I were again to get there, but now I'm here, but I'm saying that if I were to maybe go back, of which is impossible, which is so much impossible, but if I were to go back, or if next time I get an opportunity to choose to move to the countryside, I will have built my house. It will be my compound. It will just be my space, and not coming to just stay with my foxes, like my parents' place. That is something I'll never do again. I'll never do again. But then part of me is like, not even part of me. I know this is what I have. I have two options. Okay. Honestly speaking, I have been thinking of. There are days I just wake up, like today and yesterday. I just woke up and I felt like I need to leave this place. I've been thinking out loud. It's that crazy. I get to the kitchen and I'm like, God, I need to leave this place. God, I need to leave this place. But I just got here. Guys, it's been how many months? I came here when? Okay, it started in November. That was before I moved my things from Nairobi. So November 2024, December, Jan, Feb, March. We're in March. Actually, we've not even come to the end of March. So that is like 4 months and a few weeks. And I already, like, there are days I just wake up and I'm like, what? I can't stay here, It's like, I've sometimes I feel like this place is so ghetto, I'm like, no, I just need to have my space. I need to have my house. I wish I knew. Sometimes I'm like, I wish I knew that this is what I was going to get myself into. I wish I knew that, I would just wait and build my house somewhere off the grid or somewhere in another countryside, which is not here. I've been thinking all these things sometimes, Other times, I mean, there are good times when I'm like all happy and all that. But I would say that the highest percentage are the days when I feel like, no, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore, But then I have two options, like I was telling you. For me, honestly, and I've been saying this from the word go, right now I'm doing businesses, and I'm someone who, honestly speaking, who didn't really want to go back to employment. I mean, I don't know what God has planned for me. I don't know. Maybe his plan is that at some point, maybe I'll go to employment, but that is not something that I'm thinking about right now. Right now, the things that I'm doing, my own businesses that I'm doing, I told you guys, not even I told you, that I have an Airbnb. And I told you guys that you need to just reserve an Airbnb with me so that you can experience amazing things, guys. The Airbnb is located in Kiengo. I'll just insert some images here. Kiengo is just on your way to Meru National Park. And it's directly opposite a school called Africa Elite. Actually, the Airbnb, not even, you don't have to necessarily be going to Meru National Park or going to Garissa or going to those sides. You can just decide that today or this few days, 5 days, or even a month or a week, I'm going to spend at Nana's Airbnb. So you don't have to be going to anywhere. Like, my Airbnb is so much available, guys. And if you have spent a night there, it's amazing. I don't just offer average things. I offer amazing things. So just, guys, I'm just going to insert my number here and some images so that you can just book with me the Airbnb. So there is that. Also, there are my chicks. Also, that's a business on its own. So everything that I'm doing right now, and even content creation, and even the bags, my bags, by the way, Instagram, I haven't really updated so much on Instagram or on my bags. I do that a lot on WhatsApp. That is why I'm so consistent with the bags. But just follow me at Nash Collection One on Instagram for amazing, amazing bags. Also, you can just follow my personal account on Instagram at Justa Kanana. Also, you can just follow my TikTok at Justa Kanana. So even content creation also, guys, that is something that I'm doing. So right now, I would say that these things that I'm doing, honestly speaking, guys, employment is not even in my head right now. It's not something that I want to do, and it's not something that I would admire to go back to, you know? So so it's either I choose to just stay right now in the countryside, go through whatever I'm going through, keep adjusting, because I know with me is that I adjust. I think I would say that I adjust fast, but this for me has been it's been quite a challenge, but I'm going through it. One thing about me is that I know that I'll get through it. I will work things out and I'm going to adjust, because it's either I adjust here at the countryside, I just, you know, put my head, or rather just accept and have these, just accept that, now, Nana, you're in the countryside and this is life. This is how life is at the countryside, So I have to either accept that or I go back to employment. Two things. Either I go back to employment or I just choose to just continue just living here with everything that I'm feeling, with every single feeling that I'm feeling and every single thing that is going on, and just persevere and just be strong and just focus on my goal and what I want to achieve, and just continue staying here at the countryside until further notice. Yeah, either that or employment. And for me, guys, honestly, I can't do employment. Not now, man. Not now. That has to be the last of the last things that I have to think about. Yeah, it's crazy. But I'm still adjusting. I'm still adjusting. And it's not that bad. There's someone who told me that everywhere you go, there has to have challenges, Challenges are everywhere, actually. Everything that has an advantage has a disadvantage. So someone was telling me that, here's the thing. They gave me just a very honest advice. They told me, if you go back to work or employment, there are also challenges there, right? Which is very true. I mean, even from the jobs that I have done, don't even get me started on that, So they told me that even at the place of work, you'll get challenges. Now, and then they told me again, even at the countryside, there are challenges. And they were like, I know that you came with this mindset of this perfect countryside life. That is what they told me. They were like, you knew that when you come here, life is just going to be smooth. You're just comfortable and all that. But they told me that also at the countryside, there are challenges. So now it's up to me to decide which challenge, which task am I willing to take? Which challenges am I willing to face? So they just told me, you just sit down, think about that. If you feel like staying at the countryside, the challenges there, you're going to be able to endure them, or you're just going to be able to live with them, then continue pushing your businesses, continue doing your thing there at the countryside, because challenges will be there, okay? And at least you know your goal, at least you know what your plan is. Okay, about the plan thing is, the plan is not really that 100% there, because I realized that anytime I plan something, the universe has something else. So guys, for me, I think I became just someone who is just never planning. I'm usually like, universe, take your thing, do your thing, control everything, take the wheel, do your thing. Because for me, anytime I try to plan, it's just a dead end most of the time, actually 98% of the time. So I just so I was like, so they were like, yeah, you just decide which nini do you will you be able to deal with. And guys, honestly, let me just stay at the countryside. I never even thought twice. I never even went, they were giving me as an assignment to go think about it, but I never even thought about it. The minute they just told me that, I was just like, I would rather stay in the countryside, because what I'm doing here, in as much as there are things and there are days I feel like I don't really want to be here. Also, what I'm doing, like whatever I'm doing, I'm enjoying. It's something I'm enjoying. It's just that the environment sometimes can be overwhelming. The environment can be sometimes, oh my God, like where, like I need to run. Guys, there are days I feel like running. Literally, I feel like, no, I need to pack my things and leave. But it's time for me, I think, to just bring my head to just realize that I'm here now. Because honestly, guys, for me, my head is not really like, Nana, like, yeah, you at the countryside. I do all these things, feed my chicks, do all these things, but it's like my head is not like fully here. A part of me still feels that I'll just wake up very soon, one of these days, and I'll be like, no, I'm out, like deuces, deuces. So before you just move to the countryside, just don't just do it blindly. However, also just doing it blindly is okay. I mean, it's life. It's life. Anyway, my loves, that is it for this video. I wasn't really going to make it long at all, but I need to do nothing. I just need to just let go and let God do his thing, just let him do his thing. Even on the days like this when I feel so low, I'm just like, God, this is just temporary, this is just temporary. There will be good days. There will be good days. They are coming. Or they are here, but maybe I'm just too hard on myself that I don't acknowledge them. Sometimes I do things. Sometimes I can do something so big, like I can achieve something so big. But for me, I don't see that this is something I've accomplished. Like, I don't see it like an achievement. I just sometimes feel like, this is just a task that I've done. Some assignment that I'm done, and now I've done, and now I've accomplished it, and it's nothing major. And so many people, like people in my life, even in the comment section, there are people who just tell me that you're doing well, you're doing good. But sometimes it's so difficult, for me to see that. Someone is like, what do you mean you have not achieved anything? What do you mean you're not doing something? What do you mean you're not doing the most? Like, someone is literally asking me that, like, what do you mean you've not accomplished something? Like, you're doing so much. And for me, I'm just like, have I really? Have I? Because for me, when I look at things, I'm just like, sometimes I feel like it's like I'm not moving. It's like I'm stagnant. Other times I feel like, my God, it's like I'm moving slow. Like, when I say slow, it's like the negative slow. Like, where you're just like a tortoise. Is it a tortoise, or are they called tortoise? Yes, tortoise. I feel like I'm slow. And then sometimes I feel like, can I really do this? Sometimes I feel like, this is not it. This is not it. But I know that it's just temporary, I just have to feel it. Nowadays, I don't want to push anything away. I used to be this person who used to push things away, and then I push them away, and somehow they just come back to haunt me, But nowadays, I just want to deal with things. I'm telling myself every day that, Nana, you know what? Take them as they come. Don't push them away. If you're feeling negative, go through it. Go through it. And guys, I'm going through it. I am going through it. Like, I am manning up to this feeling like no man's business, because I know, guys, good times are coming. Not even they're here. I can see them. And on those good times, guys, let me tell you, I'm going to be. You're not going to believe it. Oh my God, those good times, I'm just going to be just living in the moment. But now I'm just allowing my body to go through it, because it's going through it. It's going through it, and it's crazy. Sometimes I just wake up with these thoughts, and I'm talking about, like, today Today I woke up with just all these thoughts. You know, these thoughts that you feel already exhausted even before you leave bed, and it's in the morning. Just wake up, you already have all these thoughts going through your head. And now your entire body is exhausted even before you do something physical. You know, I don't know whether maybe it's just me who goes through these things. Imagine, like most of the time. And one thing I've realized is that anytime you just wake up and start having all these thoughts, all these negative thoughts, all these low energy thoughts, one thing I've realized is that when your mental or when your brain starts already thinking in the morning, let me tell you, even before you leave bed, you're already exhausted. Or that's just me, I don't know. So today, just when I woke up, I just started thinking of all these things that I wasn't supposed to be thinking about. So even before I left bed, I was already tired. I was already like, this day is just too much for me. And yeah, that is how I've ended up not just doing much. Yeah. Anyway, loves, let me just sip some water. And I know this video, I said I finished this video a long time ago, but I've just been talking. What? Let me take some water. Maybe this water will bring back my energy. This water is going to bring back my energy, but God, I just need something. I know, there are these motivational speakers that usually say that happiness is in the inside. Happiness is, you don't look for happiness in the external, I don't know what. But right now, God, I can use some external excitement to just make me feel a little bit on the high energy side. Because, guys, let me tell you, I'm looking for this high energy from within. I'm looking for this happiness from within today and yesterday, and it's just not there. And I can say that at least yesterday it was a little bit of it was there yesterday because I managed to, clean the poultry house, which, guys, you remember we had so much procrastinated to do. So the layers poultry house is so much well done, and I'm so proud of myself. Now, you see, I should be telling myself that. I should just be telling myself, I'm proud of you, Nana. Even though sometimes I tell myself that and I'm like, God damn, it's not sinking in. It's not sinking in. It's not sinking in. And now I've forgotten what I was telling you guys. Anyway, yeah, I was just asking, like, God, Yawa, God, just give me something. I don't know, make something happen, something just external to make me happy, to make me excited. I know that is not too much to ask. And being a Friday, it's not like on Friday there is a lot to do here at the countryside. Anyway, it's not like Fridays, even when I was in Nairobi or in the city, there was much I was doing. So I'm just going to go back to the house, take a shower. Yeah, I need to take a shower, a cold one for that matter, by the way. And I know it's at what? 5:38 p.m. So let me just go in very quick before the sun goes down, kabisa. I just take a cold shower from my head. Then I know how I'm going to feel. Then just go back to bed, continue watching my series. Then I sleep. There isn't much I can do today, guys. The day is over. And at least the day is over. My God, I'm so grateful, God, that the day is over. At least the day is over. So now we just wait for tomorrow. And I know that tomorrow is bringing positivity. Tomorrow is bringing something. And not only tomorrow, I mean, the day has not ended yet. Actually, here the countryside, the day has just started. Most people go out right now, even the marketplace people with businesses, this is their time. So the day has just started for me here at the countryside. So I know that something good is about to happen, and I'm just going to enjoy every bit of it. Anyway, loves, I think I'm going to go now, and I just allow my body to feel the way it's feeling. At least I'm proud of myself that I've done a video, which is like 30 minutes long. My people, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Like this video, comment, share, and subscribe if you've not subscribed. I mean, enjoy the vibe. This is just a low day. This is just a low moment. It will come to pass. I shall conquer. But this is not what you will always get, guys. You know my vibe. You know my energy. You know my energy. Just take this one for today. But the next one, I'm praying, God, Akia, Nani, the next one. The next one, in fact, I'm going to force myself to feel good in the next one. Even if I'm praying to God, though I'll not be feeling negative. But in case, that is a very big in case. Capital, caps lock. In case I'll be feeling low, Aki, I'll have to force myself to feel good. Because, this channel is just for feeling good. But also for yeah. Bye, loves. Until next time, I love you.